Assalamu alaikum students. This is the part 2 of photosynthesis for class 9A and B. Well, in last video we were talking about the components of the photosynthesis, carbon dioxide and the water. Now the next component is sunlight and pigments. Sunlight, as you all know, that sun is the major source of energy, and it plays very important role in photosynthesis. Without sunlight, or you can say in absence of sunlight, one cannot imagine the process of photosynthesis. Well, what is the role of photosynthesis, sunlight in photosynthesis? Well, it forms the energy currency. You all know that ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is the energy currency. So by the help of light energy, or you can say by the help of sunlight, the inorganic phosphate pi, shows inorganic phosphate. It binds to the ADP, adenosine diphosphate, that is the precursor of ATP, and in presence of light this ADP forms ATP, and you all know ATP is the energy currency. So sunlight is very important for the process of photosynthesis. Now the fourth component is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the pigment. In plants we have two types of pigment. One is green pigment and one is the pigment which have any other color rather than green. So the chlorophyll is the green pigment and carotenoids are the other color pigment. Both of these are very important pigment for the plants, but the green pigment is a very essential compound, or you can say essential pigment for the process of photosynthesis. And as you all know, in last class we have talked about the chloroplast. Chloroplast is the cell organelle that contain the chlorophyll. So what is the role of chlorophyll, and what are the types of chlorophyll, and what are some accessory pigment? We will talk about it. So basically chlorophyll first come to the plant pigment, that is as we already talked about chlorophyll and carotenoid. Now the chlorophylls are of two types, more than two types, that is chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, chlorophyll D and chlorophyll A. However, in which chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B plays very important role in photosynthesis. Although why chlorophyll is very important, why it makes it unique for the photosynthesis? Because it contains magnesium ion in their structure. So the other pigments are called accessory pigments. Now the second type of plant pigment is carotenoid. It is again of two types, carotene, and that is the orange color pigment, and xanthophyll, that is the yellow color pigment. As you can see here, carotene is the orange color pigment and xanthophyll is the yellow color pigment. So both of these pigments are play some role in photosynthesis, so they are called accessory pigment. That means they are helping the plant. So what is their role? In photosynthesis? Role of chlorophyll and role of carotenoid. Now what chlorophyll do? Chlorophyll molecule accept hydrogen ion, or you can say it accept the sun energy and goes to the excited state. That energy is utilized to break down the water molecule, that is H2O, and it is break down into H plus ion and OH minus ion, that is hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. So what is the chlorophyll molecule doing? They are entrapping the solar energy, and converts its energy into ATP molecule, and in this process they hydrolyze the water molecule, that is H2O. H2O is the water molecule of formula of water. It breaks down into H plus and OH minus ion. Now the carotenes, they are accessory pigments. What they do? They help in process of photosynthesis. So chlorophyll and their role of chlorophyll is very important in the process of photosynthesis. Now xanthophyll or carotene, as you already know that they are in yellow color, and they have some specific formula. In normal green leaves, proportionally there is more xanthophyll than carotene. In after chlorophyll, the amount of xanthophyll is higher in plants as compared to the carotenes. Now we'll move next, that is the action spectra. However, it is not very important, but you should know that the plant can absorb. You should know that the visible range of light, the sunlight is the compound light, and it made up of many types of light like cosmic rays, gamma rays, like you can see here, the cosmic rays, gamma rays, and the X rays, ultraviolet rays, UV rays. But the visible rays, this is the light, this is the range of light which the plant and human and animals can accept, can utilize this. Or the lights which have more wavelength than visible light, or lights which have less wavelength than the visible light, are you can say not very useful for us. Or you can say this visible light is very when we talk about the photosynthesis, this visible light is very important for the photosynthesis. So you should remember